So it's all about the story. What was it about this story that attracted you, really?
Well, I've always been a big fan of Shakespeare personally, and there are certain kind of Shakespearean elements to this script. It's kind of bringing that kind of the two kind of that warring families kind of ideas and bringing it into a more like modern context, and that's something that immediately when I read it I was like, oh, that's really interesting and great, and that's kind of what was the first thing that kind of attracted me to this project. Secondly, I wanted to play a character which was so far detached from my actual self, to like kind of shock people, I suppose. And this character Adam was just a nasty, rude word. So yeah, that was kind of where. That's why I wanted to take on nasty bastard. Nasty bastard, yeah.
And what about yourself, Charlie?
Yeah, I mean the same kind of thing. Like a lot of the themes, it's but behind the kind of facade of the whole geezer thing that people will probably think immediately when they see the trailer or anything are actually a lot more deep rooted within a lot of young men's lives, I think. And yeah, I mean the script was amazing, really. So once you read an amazing script like that, it becomes another thing on top of that to think now we can make it into something even better than that. So yeah, and also working with Harley as well, which
we're best friends.
We're mates. So
were you friends originally before?
Yeah, that's how we got the part, sort of, in a way.
We've been like best friends for like 10 years. Yeah. Like grew up in Brighton together and went to college together. Yeah, we've been best friends for a while. So it's good to be able to do projects with your best mates. You know what I mean?
I was going to say that must make life a lot easier. It kind of gets rid of a lot of the kind of crap,
you
really.
can't kind of fake that on screen, I think. Obviously people become friends when they're filming, so they will have a great on-screen relationship. If you've got that already, for us it was like, it cut that out pretty quick, which is quite good.
And I think Gabe Turner, the director, kind of could see that, because we auditioned together, and I think he could kind of already see that, and he'd never auditioned anyone else for our parts.
Yeah. And you're talking about the football hooliganism and the violence. Cass Pennant actually is one of the producers who was the first person to be put in prison for football hooliganism. So did you sort of speak to him to help you get into the kind of mindset of how these people think?
Well, Cass was kind of like around quite a lot. I mean,
he was more doing the producer role. He wasn't the geezer Cass. He was like producer on point, doing his business.
Yeah, he was always switched on. I mean, what Cass kind of brings to the film, which is rare in certain films, he brings that perfect sense of authenticity to the storyline, and he kind of was there to.
It was nice having him on set just as a presence.
Yeah.
Because you kind of just occasionally you'd be like, was that good? Did I look hard? And then you look at Cass and you just be like,
yeah, it's good. It was good. So it was kind of like the perfect kind of combination, I suppose, and yeah, having someone like that on board is what kind of put this film like tied all the tiny little loose ends, which Gabe Turner may not have fully have.
People didn't know of Gabe as well. That Cass could fill those bits in. Yeah.
That's where it worked nicely. Yeah.
And you're working as well with seasoned professionals, with the older actors. So did you learn a lot from them as well?
Well, the story's in kind of two different worlds. It's like two parallel worlds. We never really got to do that much. I did
a bit. I think
you did more than me.
Yeah,
probably,
I did more because I done quite a few scenes with Martin Hancock, who is I honestly believe one of the best actors I'll ever work with. I think he's amazing. But yeah, maybe more. I think Jay, obviously Doug clearly is a powerhouse.
Yeah, Doug. I think
Jay
Doug,
as well. Jay was good at advice.
Jay Simpson
gives a lot of advice on set all the time.
But yeah, like I said, it's two parallel worlds, so there wasn't that much working together. It was more just kind of our boys and their boys.
More just fighting them.
Yeah.
Or just battering them.
Battering each other, yeah.